Okay, someone need to get my hand on Chime Water. Even if it means breaking into Armonica and stealing everything, let's do it. Urgh! Sure enough, I can't proceed. But no, if I give up here, then Stella's. Can you really change the past, Ellevark? I mean, technically we haven't confirmed her death, but still, there's no way you could just transport... there's no way you could do that. That would break some time laws, wouldn't it? Wait, what? Whoa, are you alright? Heck. Ah, cough. Yeah! What do I do? Oh, I know. Here, it's Chime Water. Drink this and you should feel better. Please give that to me. Huh? Are you feeling okay after all? Yeah, I'm fine, but I came here because I wanted Chime Water. I see. So there's someone who has it much worse. Okay, gotcha. I don't really need this right now, so I'll give it to you. Sorry, thank you. But you need to make a donation, right? Let me pay you back that. I donated 20,000 rolls to the church. 20,000? Isn't that way higher than it used to be? It's chump change to me. Okay then, here's your Chime Water. Thank you, you've really helped. Well, it seems like you've got a lot to deal with, but good luck. With this, will I be able to return to the past and save Stella? See you, I'm about to set out again. Yeah, let's see if that actually changes anything. I really can't see this working. Seriously. This sounds impossible. Wouldn't you need to use time sand for something like this? Going this far back in the past would probably take all your time sand. No, not even your current time sand wouldn't cut it. You'd probably die in the process. But let's see what it's like. It's a false memory, so it wouldn't really happen. He's just trying to see a different possibility. Ellevark. What's the matter? You suddenly spaced out. The Pope said it was urgent, remember? We need to hurry. I see, I'm back here. Ellevark, what's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, Stella. What? Can we not go to the cathedral after all? Why? Because it's too much of a pain, perhaps? No, not that. Really, no. We have to listen to the Pope's request. Come on, let's go. Damn it, if she goes there by herself, she's definitely dead. Hold on. She's not in my party. What the? Also, monster profile. Armonica soldier. Serious and devout. And also complicit. Curse you. They don't have any elemental weaknesses despite being water elemental? How does that work? Well, whatever. I'll slash them down with my swordsmanship. No! I'll kick you! Arrgh! Charge! Man, there's no way I'm gonna forgive you for this unless you save Stella for me. Just saying. Unless you give her holy water, you are on my blacklist. Seriously, when I come back to Armonica, I'm just gonna throw you off the top of the tower along with that priest. I'm getting a little excited. It's amazing. You can never enter this place. Stella! What is it? Look, I don't think going any further is a good idea. Isn't it strange that they let us go into an area that's strictly off limits? Just in case, we should check with the Pope. That would be fine, right? Time paradox! Hey, Ellevark. Why did you suddenly stop? Eh? The Pope said it was urgent. We need to hurry. You can't change the past too much, huh? Come on, let's go. Ellevark, there's no way you can change the time that much without using time sand. What's the meaning of this? Did she not hear my voice? Ellevark. Master! Sorry, I just had a bit of a thought, so I wanted to talk. Ellevark, you should know what kind of place this is, right? Even if you change your actions here, the extent of interference is limited. You can't make big changes to the course. And the result that comes of your actions is no more than a fiction presumed from fragments. Whatever you do, you can't change a thing. I don't understand what you're saying. Ellevark, I want to check once more. Do you truly have Chime Water back then? I have it right here. I see. No, you don't. That's Chime Water from the future. I won't stop you, but be prepared. Oh no! Could doing this event screw up the entire timeline? Oh shit! What have I done? What have I done? At this rate, we'll destroy the world before the Dark Lord does. The orchestra won't even get to play out their story at the end because I just fucked everything up for them. Ugh. I don't know. I don't like this. There's no way this Chime Water will make a difference. Impossible. Dang it, Ellevark, there's no way you could do this without massive amounts of time sand. You need at least like 100 Celestials worth of time sand for that. To go back like 13 or so years. Wow, so this is the Armonica bell. It's how pretty. It's nothing like how it looks from a distance. Stella, let's get away from here. Why? Because I said so. Hurry! Paradox! What crime? This was all at your instigation. Well, at least they gave us a convenient way to skip all that dialogue from before. Stella, wait! This is an act of treason against Lord Gran. You will atone for deaths. Fire! Ellevark! Gah! What? From his height? I knew it, that little brat, he isn't human. Damn it, why? Why can't I stop her? Ooh. Ellevark! Stay with me, Ellevark! They're down below! Fire, fire! Ah! No! Stella! Ellevark! Damn it, they got us again! Look, hold on, I'll use the holy water. Might want to pull out the arrow first and then use the holy water. It's gone! That can't be, I'm sure I brought it! Why? Why isn't it here, damn it? Ellevark, what's wrong? It's nothing. What should I do? How can I save Stella from here? Stella, grab on. We'll run back to town. Okay. Let's hurry. If I run as fast as I should make it. Are you kidding me? What was even the point of that if you were just gonna not have the... What's the point of that if you weren't gonna... Ugh. Well, I don't need to grab any more of... I don't need to grab that chest again. So let's hurry up. Kill the soldier if necessary. Let's try to avoid it if we can. There's no way you can change the... anything like that. Ellevark, sorry. I told you if you were I told you if you were going to be driven out that I would help you. That's not it, Stella. It's my fault. I thought I wouldn't be staying in this town for long anyway. So I was irresponsible and just tried to get through each day. If things went bad, I just go up to the next town. That's the way I thought. Even though you did so much to help me adjust to this town, I treated you crudely. I didn't obey the town's customs because I thought they were just a pain, which is what got that priest's attention. I'm really a hopeless guy. And yet, Stella, you showed concern for me. You protected me until your last. Even now, you're not abandoning me. You're staying with me. At this point, I was finally able to regret it. I'll wake up early every day from now on. I may be sleepy, but I'll go pray. This time, I'll make an effort to become a member of this town. So I wanted a chance to start it all over. No more. I don't want to be apart from anyone else. Hey, Stella, open your eyes, please. Damn it. There! Don't run! Save her! Why are you running? If you run, Stella will... Soldier, please save her! It's futile. Why? Why, Master? Why can't I save Stella? Because you don't have enough time sand to actually go back that far. I brought the Chime Water. I turned back time to come back. This isn't turning back time. This is a memory. And yet, why can't I save her? I'm sure I told you, this is just a room that reflects the past. However much you struggle, you can't change the facts of the past. Open your eyes. You didn't have any Chime Water then. No! That girl's already dead. Wah! Shit. Why did they even have us try? It was obviously not gonna work. Damn it, why did they run away back then? Who cares about soldiers? I should have stuck with it and run with Stella. If I had, maybe I could have saved Stella. I should have trained more at your place, Master. Maybe then I could have broken out of that desperate situation. Or else, if I had noticed the pre-scheme sooner... If I had... Ellevark, this is the result of your choices. People can't change the past. So they can't live perfectly wise lives, or every moment can be free of regrets. If it weren't that way, then they'd be losing something important. They wouldn't be able to have the things they want, nor dreams. You've got feelings now that you didn't have when you were living with me. People are sure strange. So what I couldn't give you in over 100 years, that girl gave you in a few months? Stella, I'm sorry. You always helped me, but I couldn't save you. Ellevark, regretting it won't change anything. All you can do now is endeavor to not make the same mistakes again. That's not the only way you can clear away the events of the past. Clear away? Stella's gone. I can't say what I want to her. I can't even apologize. But she wouldn't want you to keep carrying the burden of that guilt, I'll bet. I know, if your feelings are murky, it might be good to go to Armonica. What? It's been years since then. The hubbub has died down now. Nobody's left who detests you. You're safe to go back to the town. So I'm guessing that priest got his just desserts from the Pope, huh? What do you mean? You should see why that is with your own eyes. The girl may not be around anymore, but wouldn't it be good to offer her flowers or the like as thanks? That's right, I never said a proper final thank you to Stella. And I left the old lady without a word. I need to tell her about Stella. Right, go on then. Maybe that'll help something inside you change. Let's go to Armonica. Now go there in the present, but I'll bring up some friends just in case. Alright, here we go. I brought Irene and Carnell with me. Hopefully this will work. Erg. Grr. Pant pant. It's okay, I can do this. Armonica Highway. Armonica Forest. I can't use my sword. I can't attack here, but I can farm items. I didn't realize there would be items here. Gather Shroom. There's some rare stuff here, isn't there? I don't need to go for that chest anymore. It's already got in the past. It'd be nice if I could get extra keys that way, but no such luck. I may want to go that path anyways just to see if there's any items I missed. Yeah, there were some items. Abundant Seed! I need those! I'm pretty sure I need that for at least something. I better return here regularly just to get more items, huh? Snake Scale. Lots of rares. Beehive. Oh boy, Armonica. I made it back. Now, where to begin? There's a general store, cathedral, glass factory. Come in. Whoa. Hey, whoa there, mister. The effective dates on those Commonwealth passes are from the future. Sorry, I can't sell to you now. I'm not going to land myself in jail for aiding illegal visitors. If you apply for a later date, then come at the proper time. Then I'll be willing to sell my goods. When was it that we got these permits last time again? It was chapter 8. Come back once you advance the story. Oh, come on. Why is the shopkeeper even checking my Commonwealth passes? That makes no freaking sense. Welcome. I feel like I've seen you before. It's just my imagination. I mean, if he were alive, he would have been more of an adult. What is that supposed to mean? Welcome. You may fool the guys at the barrier, but you won't fool me. Come back after some time's passed. Sorry, I can't sell you the goods unless you show me an official permit. Oh, come on. I'm on this is like chapter 5 right now, huh? That's gonna take a while. Workers Road. Stardust. Lately it's gotten nearly impossible to get tomatoes from the Gobana region. Now what should I sell for next year's festival? Oh, hey, could you be Ellevark? Do you remember me? It's me. We used to play here. You grew up. You were that one kid who was near that cat. Oh, it's that kiddo from back then. So, like, you're okay. I heard the church went after you and you went missing. Yeah, some things happened there. I heard about Stella. It's unfortunate. You must have really suffered, too. The town's calmed down now, so I doubt you'll cause a stir anymore. First, you should greet the old lady. She was super worried. Hey! Ancient beans. There's stuff in here too, huh? I can't go anywhere else, huh? Very well. I guess we better... What about the cathedral? What if I go there now? It says to go to the glass shop first, but what's in the cathedral first? I better save. Does anyone live here? Snore. What the? Good morning. Have you finished your prayers? May you have a blessed day. Oh, you're... No, it's nothing. It must have just been my imagination. Welcome to Armonica. All are accepted here. Sell me Chime Water. Chime Water? The power of the bell was weakened lately. We cannot make great quantities. I bet Gran was pissed because of that priest. That priest. He hurt Gran's beloved apprentice, so now... No, wait. Shouldn't the bell be from the... Was the bell from Frixus? Well, she was probably still mad too, so yeah. 20,000. How many Chime... Can I actually use Chime Water? Here's all ailments. Top class healing relative to cost. Only usable in battle. Can only have one across inventory, storage pockets, and shelves. Really? It's that powerful. One per person. Okay. Got it. Where's that guard? I need to kick his ass. No entries allowed. I'm very sorry, but please turn back. More small bottles. I think it's absurd that this place has become such a tourist spot. It should be a much more holy space. This cathedral is more open than it used to be, huh? I'm guessing that priest got arrested for what he did. Bastard. I hope he rots in hell. I hope he rots in prison before rotting in hell. Yeah. Okay, glass factory. Is there even a hell in this game? I don't know. I say we leave him with Croa and Selmina. That should be punishment enough. Are you Ellevark? Old lady, I've come to tell you everything that happened. I see, so you saw Stella's last moments. Yeah, Stella died protecting me. She saw that I was going to be driven out of town and went against the priest. Really, it would have been enough if only I had been driven out then. It was my fault, I got her involved. I'm sure Stella was very special to you. I know she was your only child who was going to be this shop's successor. And yet, I abandoned Stella back then. I didn't know what to do after that. So I said nothing and stayed away from this town for ages. Is that so? I'm sorry, old lady. Apologizing won't do anything, but I can't just stay silent either. Ellevark. No, there's no need to apologize. But I knew you had your reasons why you couldn't come back to town. It's not your fault. More importantly, I'm glad you survived. Truly. I didn't know what I'd do if I lost you too. Miss, you protected Stella to the end, right? Then I'd like to thank you. I'm glad you came back. It must have been hard. It was such a shame about Stella. The shop got so lonely after that day. It's been hard, but I couldn't be happier that I got to meet you again. Since you came back, you should go greet her. Right. Her grave is behind the cathedral. Go pay her a visit. Her grave is behind the cathedral. Okay. Can I actually go there directly? It is here. S-Spill 660. Here lies Stella. In life she contributed to the church as an artisan, preserving the bell and contributing bottles. Stella. You! Are you Ellevark? You're the guy who sold us out! Traitor! Please wait, I don't mean any harm. I'd appreciate it if you don't draw your weapon on me. There's something I want to talk about. Do you have a moment? What is it? It's about 13 years ago, after you ran away from us. Leave her! She'll be dead from the poison soon. He's our priority now. Hurry! Yes, sir! Oh, you're... Please! Please save her! Stella, what's the meaning of this? What do you think? We're moments too late. I've treated her, but I doubt she will be revived. This is all because I went back to get that one chest. I see. Sorry to ask, but please report to the glassmaker. Yes, sir. I noticed the number of soldiers decreased during the festival. Now, will you explain to me everything that happened? Yes. At that time, I regretted my actions. For my own safety, I did as the priest asked, and in doing so, killed someone. You should have killed the... Yikes. So, were you the one who fired that arrow? If I had refused and stopped him, this surely wouldn't have happened. I was afraid to resist that priest. If someone's going to bow his head, I wish it would be the priest himself. Though I wouldn't forgive him just from that. No, he's going to get a taste of his own medicine. I'm going to stab him with this poisonous sword. Alas, that's not possible. He's no longer with us. Huh? It was a few months after the incident. His food was poisoned. The culprit was one of his subordinates. Apparently, he earned that much resentment. It was done while no one was around, so by the time we found him, he had already passed. I'm sure he died painfully, much like she did. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who poisoned him. I see. After that day Stella died, I vowed not to perpetrate the same mistake. If anyone like that priest appears again, I intend to do what I feel is right, regardless of my orders. That Armonica soldier this guy must have did the poisoning, so that all people can live happily, as per Lord Gran's teachings. I dedicate myself to helping this town progress in a better direction. I won't erase my sin. Please let me atone in this way. Right, if nothing like that happens again, that's fine. Many years have passed since then, and the clergy's spots have changed. If you choose to stay in this town, no one in the church should meddle with you. Please, feel free to relax here once again. Well then, that's all. May you have Lord Grant's protection. I will spare you for now, soldier. So you can prevent such incidents from occurring again. Stella. I'm going to charge her my time now. I'm not going to be irresponsible and sacrifice our people. So watch me, Stella. You visited her grave? Yeah, heard that priest is gone too. Right, close-minded folks like him have been going away, and the town's been slowly changing. The festival is even more lively than before, and the townspeople are slowly starting to accept people not from here. I'm sure it'll keep getting better. They've come to terms with you, somebody who isn't human. Whoever comes here, I doubt they'll feel like they can't stay with us. There won't be any mistakes like before. Old lady. Well, but just because we'll accept anybody doesn't mean I'll forgive a slacker like you. Those are separate. When you come back to work here, I'm going to work you to the bone, so be ready. Yep, still as demonic as ever. Welcome. Ellevark, the dates on those permits are too far ahead. I don't know when in the world you did, but I can't tell you anything of that nonsense. Come back when it's the right time. Chapter 8. Even you're a stickler for these rules, huh? Well, at least we don't have to deal with that priest anymore, but I would have liked to deal the finishing blow myself. Everdark Highway? Nani? It's linear. The highway leads to the dangerous region known as Starry Hill. Dude, I've been there before. I've wrecked everything there with just me and Stella. Come on. Entry is prohibited. If you have an exemption, please present your permit. How do I get a permit? Damn it, I know there's gonna be really good stuff there. But it's gonna be, still, even then, it'll be dangerous without a light source. I don't have anyone who can do that. My only light source got killed by that asshole priest. I wonder if anything will change if I talk to Gran. No. Nothing different here. Alright, I'd like to continue the main story a bit. Alright, I arrived at Aaron's castle. By the way, Elle, will you explain what you're planning already? If you don't, I won't have any idea what I should be doing either. Right, I better explain to you first, Carnell. You don't want to explain it in front of the freaking guard, do you? Waha! Well, you see. The guard's just gonna tell everyone, you know. Lady Selmina. All search orders for the Scarlotus Luna have been rescinded. Yes, good work. Then you can take a break. But are you really sure about this? Haven't you been targeting the Scarlotus Luna for a long time? These are Lady Remy's orders. There's nothing I can do, yes? Is that really the only reason? And what is that meant to mean? What is that supposed to mean? I just feel like there must have been a change in your mentality, Lady Selmina. And then, as punishment, you get to lift more heavy pianos. Why do you think that? Because you seem a lot more clear-headed. Indeed, maybe something's wrong with me too. But it's certainly a good change. Take a look in the mirror later. You seem somehow refreshed, like you've grown a stage in beauty. If you don't stop spouting weird nonsense, I'll scrap your break and make you carry a piano. I knew she'd suggest a piano punishment. Please spare me. Well then, I'll take my leave. I don't intend for this to be atonement. Doing this surely isn't going to change our relationship so late in the game. Just look at how I've treated her until now. It's well expected that she'd still detest me. Getting the chance to start things over now is too good to be true. It's not like that. Irina was worried about you. Yes, that's proof that she's thinking about you. Miss Irina doesn't detest you at all. You're Ellevark? Why is there a banana on your head? Yo, Selena, glad you were in a convenient place. From the looks of things, bringing Miss Irina might not have even been a problem. In fact, maybe we should have. Yeah, we should mediate for them sometime. I'm sure they'll get along. They'll soon get along. Hold on, excuse me? Where do you two come in from? The soldier at the entrance wouldn't let us in, so we came in for the sewer after all. But don't worry, we have an invitation. We're guests officially invited to the castle. Whoever questions us, there's no fighting business. You're the embodiment of fighting business. No one would question it if you were arrested on the spot. Maybe the title of Walking Degenerate should go to Ellevark soon. You, I know you, the loincloth fighter Carnell. What? Stop calling me that. Shh, not so loud. Excuse me. Anyway, we'll save Irina for next time. Now for the pertinent question. Right. Miss Lamina, there's someone in the castle who we don't want to find us. With that in mind, I'd appreciate if you could assist us. Well, it certainly must be something important if you came all the way here. Searching for someone again? There's someone you want to meet. I can quietly take you to them. It's you, Miss Lamina. Huh? We were looking for you, and happened to find you right on time. What are you doing? Are you planning on recruiting her? There's no way. We can't put her in a girl graph anyways. We already have both fire and ice. I'm serious. You were just the right place. I didn't want to have another thrilling escapade around the castle again. Me? I was certain you came to meet with Lady Remy, who would surely be the most receptive. Remy's the one we absolutely can't meet with right now, actually. You're the one we can most safely ask, and this is something only you can do. What could that mean? Fill me in on the details, please. Well, first of all, let's explain everything that's happened. Maybe we're going to have her spy on Necrovia? That does not sound like a good idea. Necrovia will just kill her the moment she suspects something. Colonel, is it okay to spill all the beans about the book? Yeah, if you trust Miss Selmina, you don't need to ask me for approval. I do trust Selmina. That book! Right, so this book is... No explanation is necessary. I know everything about that book. Huh? What do you mean? I see, you saw Remy and Necrovia talking about the book. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on them, but I learned quite a bit as a result. The book is a prophecy, yes? I know the world is destroyed in the end too. You knew that part too? More importantly than that, Remy also understands the situation. Following the story means her own death. Would she really keep going after a Philosopher's Stone like that? But even so, she's still chasing after the faraway continent? Even then, her feelings won't be changed. But I'm curious about what Necrovia said too. Even knowing the future, it can't be changed. Are you sure that's the truth? How should I know? We can't see the future. There's no way to confirm it. So it's not very credible. It's possible Necrovia is just lying. Well, no, you can't say that either, for her prophecies are very accurate. Granted, she was often mistaken back when she was inexperienced with the king's eyes. But her prophecies now are practically guaranteed. What she says is absolutely occurs. More like she's making it occur with her own hands. That is why she is trusted. Her words alone can move others. Even I trust her to some degree. She's on another level from any prophet I've seen. If it's a parlor trick, it's a well-crafted one. I know that prophecy doesn't exist, and that the future can be changed. So what Necrovia is doing has a trick to it, unquestionably. To be honest, I don't know which of you to believe now. Really? Well, but I want you to believe this. This story is no prophecy. There's an orchestrator who's recreating the setting, and it's probably Necrovia. Look back on the incidents we've told you about and reconsider. Do you think there are too many unnatural elements? These aren't events that can be dismissed as prophecy or coincidence. The more inconceivable things happen, the more you have to think that someone is intentionally causing incidents. True, I suppose, but... You can't believe us, can you? Hold on a moment. I need time to sort out my thoughts. The things both Necrobia and you have said are much too great a scale. On much too great a scale. You tell me, with words alone, that there's a mastermind trying to control all these events and ultimately destroy the world. But that just doesn't feel very realistic. I witnessed the moment the continent was swallowed by darkness. That's what I'd like to say, but she wouldn't believe that either, I bet. I see. But if there's something that can result in Lady Remy's death, then it is true the kingdom should investigate. So for the time being, I'll assist you in finding the culprit. Belief and whatnot aside, it'll just be a confirmation for safety. Even if there's no culprit, if I can confirm that nothing will happen, there's no harm in that. You mean it? Thank you, Miss Lamina. But I do wonder, why do you choose me as your collaborator if that's your intent? Wouldn't it be best to talk with Lady Remy directly in that case? We can't be sure she's in the clear. Coming in contact with her is dangerous. Are you saying you have some distrust toward Lady Remy as well? Mostly it's just that there's a non-zero possibility. If we're asking someone for help, it needs to be someone we can fully trust. And you made yourself clear in the Scarlotus Luna incident the other day, Miss Lamina. True, if there's a culprit, clearly I would be one of the people they're using. How that thought terrifies me. It irritates me. There truly is a culprit. Just what shall I do with them? Hehe. I guess because of that, we know you're not the culprit. And only a person who knows you and Irina's relationship could cause that incident. In other words, it's very likely to be a castle official or someone colluding with one. Either Golmo or Necrobia. We have testimony that the person who invited Miss Irina to the castle had a gold emblem. We should be safe to assume that it's an official here at the castle. So this is where we search for our culprit, but we can't move around freely. And so we came to you, proven trustworthy, allowed the castle, and even knows details about the Scarlotus Luna lineage. Really, there couldn't be anyone more suitable. I'm stunned by your flexible thinking, Elle. I never thought we'd look to our once enemy for assistance. I see now. That's why you said you could only ask me. Yeah, only you can do this. You should be able to look into people who would potentially know about your family's lineage. We want you to make a list of as many candidates as possible. Is that doable? Very well, but it'll take time. Normally I'd encourage you to take your time and check carefully, but we're getting to the point where I can't. Take care of it at super express speed. Don't be absurd, I don't have all the time in the world. Furthermore, this investigation requires crossing some rare dangerous bridges. I took a decent amount of time to do so. Yeah, it's best that she be careful. After all, if she gets found out, the orchestrator will just kill her. Get rid of any unpredictable elements. Okay, sure, but what if you didn't have that? Sorry. Fine then, I'll make it my priority. That's a real help. But in that case, I have a condition. There's someone else I'd like to have help. Well, considering the situation, I guess we can't be picky. You can expect good things. This is someone with connections, who can follow CD leads I can't. Do you think you have an idea of the culprit's goal already? I'm only thinking about what's possible. I still only have guesses. And I think, and seriously, Necrobia is obviously the culprit. I'll tell you at a later date, once I put my thoughts in better order. Can't wait for that. So who exactly are you going to have help? Croa. What? Are you sure? Hey, Croa. Croa, huh? That crazy scythe-wielding guy? The Chuny? Croa, well, I guess he's safe, but why'd it have to be Croa? I can also tell you the reason for that later. For now, I'll approach him about this. That's all for today. It'd be dangerous to meet here again. I know. Can we meet up 24 hours from now in the town plaza? Yeah, that's fine. I'm grateful. It's more convenient for us to meet outside. Then it's settled. Well then, proceed with your investigation carefully. Try not to tip the culprit off. Leave it to me. Counting on you, Selmina. I was really hoping we could recruit Remy. We need to wait 24 hours. And you still don't have any new music sheets. 50,000 isn't even worth it. I can farm that much just by grabbing random junk in the Crystal Cave. Yeah, no. I don't see any new dialogue. Okay, she's in the plaza. I hope this is not a trap. Sorry, what a pain this has become. Yo, Selmina. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, it's you. What is it? You don't look too pleased. Yes, things haven't gone as expected. Gone in a bit of a bad direction, perhaps. So, the investigation is not going well? To jump straight to the point, yes. It'll take more time than I planned. For real? What happened? Well, you see, as I said before, I brought up the investigation with Croa. And he refused. Naturally, I knew he wouldn't believe me if I suddenly talked of things at such a large scale. So I told him only about the incident the other day had been planned, and it was possible the planner might be after Remy's life. And what do you think he said? I see. To think that there would be someone who instigated the Scarlotus Luna. And the possibility has emerged that the culprit here is targeting Remy's life. I'd like to have your assistance in narrowing down who this person is. Oh, and I only have one answer. I refuse. Huh? What a fool you are. You don't understand what we refer to as honor. A fool? Think about it. We are the mid-age unit, the kingdom's most elite. We must never lower ourselves to asking our enemies for assistance. That would be saying we're incompetent. Have you no pride? Listen, you. This is not the time to be concerned about such things. Don't tell me you're panicked. Pathetic. If Remy is being targeted, I see your logic. But this is the kingdom's problem. Go ahead and search for the culprit if you wish, but refuse to cooperate with the likes of them. I shall absolutely not lend a hand. Heh, what a thing to say, Croa. Since when did you attain higher standing than me? This calls for a bit of punishment. Seriously, Croa, you're the weakest of the four. Trying to threaten me, I will not yield to you. Whatever you say, I shall not assist. Hehehe. What are you doing? Stop! He really just says what he pleases. I happen to be feeling good, so I let him off with a little teasing, but normally I would have skewered him. Was that last part of the scene necessary? I think you could have just cut that, then I wouldn't have to have nightmares. But after that, I tightly sealed his lips so he wouldn't tell anyone what I told him. Our activity will not be exposed to anyone. I wonder how exactly you sealed his lips. We'd better not ask. I thought a few threats would get him to do what I said. It's really quite unexpected. And it seems we should give up on Croa. But really, why Croa? Was there a reason it had to be him? Yes, about that. If we're going to cast doubt about this incident, we should first look toward the Ramu Empire. What do you mean? I suppose I should go through my thinking in the proper order. Yeah, I want to hear what your thoughts are, Selmina. And I shall tell you. First of all, when you came to me, what I found most questionable was the culprit's motive. First, quite a few things had me curious, but that struck me the most. Motive. We've been wondering about that ourselves. After all, recreating the story requires causing incidents in a variety of towns, yes? It's quite a task. What does the culprit seek from this story that they would go such lengths? The more I considered it, the odder it was. Yep, in the end, the world's destroyed. I can't imagine who would benefit from that. I imagine they wouldn't replicate the part where the world is destroyed. Even if it's part of the story, if you went that far, nothing would be left. If they were going to do something like that, it would only be to the extent of a warning, I think. Unless they're a lunatic. I mean, but Granted, it's not like I watched until the moment the whole world was destroyed. Was that just a warning? Did it stop with just a continent being erased? To arrange the stage so carefully would require a very sharp culprit. I can't see such a person as having lost their mind. They must have a clear objective. Well then, Selmina, what do you think their objective is? Yes, if the outcome they seek is worthy of setting such an elaborate stage. Perhaps it's the death of the book's princess. In other words, killing Lady Remy. What do you mean? Is there a reason to target Remy? There are many people who stand to benefit from the death of a big shot like Lady Remy. When a person of such great influence is gone, the world can shift to a great degree. Money, status, honor. I can think of countless motives. If the culprit is someone at the castle, that is the most likely possibility. I see, and indeed, now that we've narrowed the suspects down to castle officials, that's a natural thing to think. I hadn't considered that. And if Necrovia says Lady Remy's death is an unavoidable fate, it's all the more certain. Way to go, Miss Selmina. We couldn't have realized without your perspective. Now, for those who would target Lady Remy, the greatest suspects are those of Ramu Empire. Ramu Empire? True. Erin's kingdom and the Ramu Empire have been antagonistic for many years. There's plenty of reason they target Lady Remy. I still think that Necrovia is the culprit. Is she a spy from Ramu? Indeed, if they wish to confuse errands, this would be an effective way. For some time, we've identified signs that spies from Ramu have slipped into our midst. They're the ones to suspect first. But without the decisive proof of who's from Ramu, they remain undetected. That's why I considered using Kroa, a former member of the Ramu Empire, to somehow aid us. Couldn't he be a suspect too? So remembering it is just making me irritated again. And Kroa refused, so here we are. That's correct. Wait, Kroa's from Ramu, huh? He used to be in the Imperial Army, but by some circumstance, he's now with the Errant's army. Hearing that kind of makes Kroa seem more suspicious. Oh, not to worry. Kroa is stupid and honest to a fault. Even if he were keeping secrets, I have many ways to force it out of him. You're all kinds of mean, lady. It hurts to lose a valuable collaborator. This will make things more time-consuming. Indeed. At any rate, it's rough doing this alone. I promise to finish this as soon as possible. Instead of Kroa, could I use a reliable servant? I guess I can't say no. Is there anything else? That's all for now. Leave an investigation within the castle to me. You take care of our investigations. We'll be glad to trust you to it. Well done. For my next report, how about once I've gathered some info, I'll contact you by some method only you would know about. On that signal, we'll meet again here. Are we going to give her one of those mirrors? Okay, but you can come directly to the house. I'll explain the situation to everyone. Yeah, that would be faster. No, I'll pass on that. Why's that? Because, look, you realize, don't you? We were once enemies. I don't think anyone will really mind. But I've done such cruel things, you know. I'm sure some people won't accept me. Are you worried it'll be awkward to meet Miss Irina, perhaps? Irina's already forgiven you. Come on over. Be quiet. I need to prepare myself mentally. What a shame. We'll wait until you're ready. If it's too far, we can take her to you. You're so spiteful. Alright, fine. We'll have to solve things sometime. Well, I look forward to them, then. So, even though we were enemies until just recently, there's such a thing as being too good-natured. Well, is there anything else? Nope, nothing for me. Well, seems like you still want to say something. Or I mean, I might be overthinking it, but I'm caught on a little something. What, even if it's a small thing you're wondering about, say it. About your reasoning, Selmina. It's true, there's a good possibility Remy is being targeted. However, why is it necessary to recreate the story just to kill Remy? She's strong, but if they find someone like as strong as Maya, they might have a chance of killing her anyways. If all they want is to kill her, there must be many more reliable ways to do it. Just get us, like building their own mid-age unit. And yet they're assembling this huge stage. I was just wondering what the reason could be. You have a point. It's a lot of effort, risky, and way too roundabout. At first, besides, they could probably... if all they have to do is lure Remy into any old battle and then sink a bunch of skeletons on her like last time. This is a battle of attrition. They don't need to freaking destroy a continent and the world for that. At first, I thought that by recreating the story and causing all these incidents, they were trying to hide their true objectives and identity. But when we look into the incidents so far, we see a lot of strange parts. Especially in Chapter 3, The Flame Magician, the incident between Irina and Selmina. The culprit did a fair bit of brute forcing to make that incident happen. As a result, they left behind enough conclusive evidence that we could infer they were a castle official. If the intent was to camouflage their identity and motive, using methods that would expose them is just backwards. And yet our culprit prioritized the story and chose a rash move. I wonder, what's the reason for that? From what we've seen so far, I get a sense that the culprit is more fixated on recreating the story than their own safety. It's got to be related to Fenny somehow, because her adopted father was a writer. And maybe she's trying to make his stuff come true as revenge for his lack of success. It's hard to imagine what merit that has, though. I can make a guess. There's a very simple reason. Eh? You see, there is someone. Someone who tirelessly believes in this story to such an extent that recreating the book would better suit the culprit's objective. You don't mean... Lady Remy? Indeed. Why would she get herself... Damn it, she really wanted to get herself killed just for the sake of a story? What's the meaning of this? Lady Remy believes in this book not as a prophecy, not as a story, but as fact. Fact, when it's a mere fairy tale. Indeed, and truthfully, this book does contain some credible pieces of information. Were you aware the story was said to be fiction based on true events? Yeah, I did hear that, but that's more or less accurate. I don't know just how much is true, but there have been things that match reality. One example is that the faraway continent that appears in the book actually exists. In addition, around the time the book was written, an incurable illness broke out in Portofino, the town near the faraway continent. That was the port fever outbreak centuries ago. Sure, it does match chapter 1 of the book. Could the other towns have had past incidents like those described in the book? I can't say anything certain about the others. Other than the first town, the book doesn't give many details about what the towns are like. There's no set time and place. You can find many analogous incidents. The more open to interpretation it's left, the more things you can make fit the bill. So you can always twist the meaning out of it. It's not reliable. I see. However, Lady Remy fully believes fully in the story, despite the uncertainty of how much is true. It can't be Remy. She didn't seem to expect a lot of things on the continent. Couldn't possibly be her, unless she has a split personality, like Veen. Because she has a strong attachment to a certain fictional element from the story, the Philosopher's Stone. Yes, I hear you studied it intensively at the castle. Of course you would know. Yeah, her passion for the Philosopher's Stone was even greater than us alchemists. It even scared me sometimes. That stone should have never appeared in the story. It's what she desires most. No matter how dreamlike it sounds, I suppose she'll want to believe in it. Lady Remy is convinced that the Philosopher's Stone is on the faraway continent, as in the book. If things could proceed as the book says, I think with her arrival on the faraway continent where the stone is said to be, then she would gladly go along with the story. Even if her death awaits her there. It's a fact, Lady Remy did not stop even after learning about the book. If you can make Lady Remy, of all people, act the way you desire, then that's worth it. Perhaps that's why you'd recreate the story. I get it, it certainly makes logical sense, but those are about all the thoughts I can offer. There's still not much information to go on, so please only look to them for reference. Anything else? If not, I'll return to my investigation. Yeah, that's all I was wondering about. You should hurry with the investigation. That's the important part. Right, then let us meet up another day. Remy wants the Philosopher's Stone that badly? Without any proof it even exists, but I can't imagine it's sheer faith alone. Well now, at any rate, we just have to look forward to Salomina's report. If we can just get a list, we'll see the culprit on there. We're closing in now. In the meantime, we should do our own investigation. Not that I know where to look. Carnell, what's the matter? You've been quietly frowning. Sorry. You shouldn't walk while you think. You're gonna bump into a tree like... Like who? Did Pia bump into a tree at one point? Elle. It's necessary to now, so I'll tell you. But I'll say in advance. What I'm about to say, it's fine if you just keep it in the back of your mind. If you don't believe it, go ahead and ignore it. After all, even I get the feeling sometimes that what happened then was just a dream. Boy, this is a lot of disclaimers. What exactly do you want to say? Lady Remy has the Philosopher's Stone. Huh? Yeah, we saw her with that little fragment, and she's actually equipped with it as an actual accessory. It was back when I was at the castle, doing research on the stone. At the time, I thought of the Philosopher's Stone as a fictional thing, and doubted whether it could really be made. I read through all the papers by my predecessors, and found no conclusive theses. They'd mostly given up at the theory stages. Right around that time, Lady Remy showed me a moon-shaped stone. Give me your right hand. This hand's... It's burned, I see. It's shameful, I know. During some alchemizing earlier, The wound's healed. Was that magic? No, it's the stone's power. But Remy, technically, healing magic is within the light tree. The light skill tree. It's pretty hard to tell, but I guess she did use the Philosopher's Stone to amplify it. Don't tell me that's a Philosopher's Stone. A fragment of the Philosopher's Stone. At this size, it commands only a little power. But the Philosopher's Stone does exist. That's absurd. Where do you get something like that? Well, sometimes life is like those fairy tales, you see. In the blink of an eye, my injury completely vanished. Ellevark met a noble child once. It's possible that he had a chip of the stone on him, and that's how Remy got it. That was the kind of power that made you willing to believe the Philosopher's Stone existed. When I think back on it, I almost wonder if it was a trick Lady Remy showed me to give me encouragement. That was how unbelievable the event was. Injury healing magic is pretty advanced. The common person could never use it. If a stone could do that easily, you definitely think it was special. But she has light magic, so you can't rule that out either. As I thought, it wasn't a trick or a sham. In that case, it just raises more questions. Where did she obtain that stone? I wasn't able to find that out. Sometime later, I did question her repeatedly, but her only question was, I got it by coincidence. It was over a decade ago, she said. Coincidence, huh? I'm sure there's going to be a past archive memory of Ellevark meeting Remy as a child or something. Of course it probably wasn't. Yeah, obviously, you can't just pick up a stone with that kind of power. Then, where did she obtain that stone? This isn't a planned part of the story, is it? Did the orchestrator give it to Remy to make her believe in the story? That would mean the preparations for this started at least a decade or more ago. Not good. The scale of this plan is even bigger than I imagined. If the beginning was decades ago, the number of people involved is supposed to be huge. We might not be able to pin down a suspect. And here we thought we were a step away for narrowing it down to a castle official. Damn it. So we still haven't even caught a glimpse? Where it was the real thing or not, I told you about this because it might be another reason she'd believe the stone exists. It's up to you how to interpret it. Right. I'll tell you the others about what happened today. Now let's disperse. I'm curious about a few new things. I'll try putting together a timeline of the incidents. First, we need to make this clear. Just how much of this is coincidence and how much is planned. I'll go to Portofino once more, and I'll reconsider the incident there. Home. Wait a minute, which part of home? So the Portofino side? I still do not want to do the Sorcerer Crystone mission yet. Damn it, I'm running out of stuff I can actually upgrade because a lot of it's unimplemented. The bar. Whoa, if it ain't Ellevark. Long time no see, Carlo. You doing well? How's your adventure going? Still got plenty to do. Right now, I've come back to Portofino to look into a little something. And you came here because you require my great information? Yep, you're the one I can count on the most in this town, Carlo. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. Alright, I'll offer all the info I got. Alright. First of all, the port fever outbreak. Was that incident intentional or not? If it was caused intentionally, who would be capable of that? You think there's a way someone could intentionally spread port fever? Intentionally? I mean, surely not, right? Illnesses are all dependent on the current temperature and environment and all that, right? A person can't manipulate that stuff. I see. I mean, depending on the illness, maybe a person could arrange the situation to make germs multiply and spread more easily. What sort of case would that be, as an example? Hold on a sec. That'd be getting a little too technical for me. Maybe through the fish? If we're talking in that level of detail, I'm not gonna have clear answers for ya. I mean, port fever is an illness we still know so little about. How could I know? So even you don't know. I'm just an informant, my man. I can show you to somebody who would know specifics, so try there. Oh, you're acquainted with someone who'd know? Leave drinks to drunkards and illnesses to doctors. She's in this land too, so there's nobody better to depend on. I'm talking about the Saint of Memorial. Wait, are you talking about Pia's mother? Saint of Memorial? I feel as if I heard that term. Right, even you should have heard rumor of her. She's a pharmacist without compare, no matter where in the world you search. You know Memorial? It's a town in the valley south of here. Yeah, I've heard it's way deep in the mountains. It takes hours to reach, even by carriage. Yeah, because if you go by carriage, you gotta go up a winding trail. But I got just the recipe for you. I think it'll come in useful. Overwater boots. With those boots, you'll be able to go south on the Emerald Highway. It's a rough trail you gotta take, but if you're up for the hike, it'll be faster than taking a carriage. Whoa, I didn't know about these handy things. Thanks, this helps a lot. Carlo. Porky. Yeah, I know. So Ellevark, now we gotta talk business. The truth is, I haven't kept up with my tab at the bar. Yeah, I could have guessed. Well, good, that speeds things up. So basically, I'll make the total fee for the information and recipe the special price of 30,000 ril. That's a lot. I'm begging ya, I've done all this stuff for you, right? Eh? I know, son, but so starting to pay later. How about it? Hey now! Whoa, fat walleted guys are something else. Now I can drink some good beer again. Wouldn't mind even get that money straight to me then. At least have enough for me to eat today. Leave enough for me to eat today. Okay, well then, that's all for me. Good luck. Alright, let's make the over wire boots. I wonder if I can use revisit. How many old areas can I revisit here? So, full metal greaves. I'm pretty sure I have at least one in either here or my storage. Alright, the overwire boots are complete. Now to use these suckers to head to Memorial. Elle, there you are. What's the matter, Colonel? I was putting information together and realized something I wanted to ask you. Was this a bad time? Were you going to south somewhere? Yeah, I was thinking of going to Memorial. Memorial? What a remote place to have business in. I'm pretty sure that's Pia's hometown. Can we recruit her? Glad you caught me before I left. What do you want to ask? Sorry, I'll just take a bit of your time. Oh, I wanted to ask about your past. Do you remember when Port Fever first spread in this town? Back centuries ago, huh? Yep, I want to know the exact timing of when that incident occurred. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't remember something that far back. Past archive? Even just the S-spell seer would be enough. Can you remember? Sorry, I can't recall. For a long time, I've lived on the faraway continent just waiting and letting time pass. I wasn't paying attention to the time at all. Can't remember when exactly I went to the surface. I see. Don't tell me, are you placing your doubt there, Colonel? Think it was no coincidence I happened to be there? No, surely that was a coincidence. But based on timeline of events, I'm afraid I can't say that for sure. What do you mean? Since our meeting with Selena earlier, I've been looking into some things. It looks like there's the spread of Port Fever and Faraway Dreams release happened right around the same time. But alas, we don't know exact dates for either. You see how the ordering of the two events could completely change the significance, right? You have a point. If the incident happened after a book's release, we could say it was planned. But if it came after the incident, there's no such possibility. Which means we could say the book was simply written based on that incident. I see. It really would be good to clarify which one came first. Man, have I forgotten something super important? Yeah, if only you remembered, it would have sped things along. My god, what have I done? Well, there's nothing you can do about it. Memories get vague after a decade even. Asking you to remember what happened centuries ago is absurdity. But now we've lost the clue. Don't worry, there are ways to check. Port Fever resulted in quite a lot of deaths, so there must be records of it somewhere. If we search for books in the library, we'll surely find at least one. Though I'm afraid it won't be that simple. According to Marinette, not a single bit of info remains in the library in this town. Someone must have stolen it. Not only that, most of the people in town hardly even knew there was a past outbreak. I heard it was a huge historic incident. Was I wrong? Yeah, right? It should have kicked up a stir at the time. Perhaps centuries are too long a lifespan for humans. Then again, there's only this one town. It's not the only place with a library. If it's not here, we should visit a larger library. Oh, you think another town's library would have materials about an incident in Port Vina? There's a place on the very same continent that has the highest likelihood to. Have you heard of Kurlenia's largest library? The public library in Lexefa? Lexefa! Yes, Lexefa is the capital of Kurlenia. This library is filled with so many books, it's not even comparable to Port Vina's. It wouldn't be unusual if it had information on Port Fever. Not only that, it might have the original version of Faraway story. Aha, that's great! If we can get both, that's two birds with one stone. Alright, let's be off to Lexefa. I was just wanting to know how much of this was planned out. Oh, but what were your plans to go to Memorial? Well, I'm curious about that too. But I'm sure it's not too important. We can drop by if it's close. Right, Memorial isn't too out of the way. And we'll be taking the direct route over the mountains instead of around? What do you think I made these boots for? Overwire boots. Those are good. With those, we'll be able to cross the rivers and lakes on the way. That makes things easy. I'll gather up everyone at once. Alright, everybody's assembled. Now let's make for this magic city of Lexefa. Hike? Yes, a wonderful, wonderful hike. That's a long way. If we're going by the way of Memorial, wouldn't we be taking the mountain trail? We wouldn't be home in a day's time. Yeah, if we're going by foot, there's no avoiding a lengthy journey. Our plan is to stay at an inn in Lexefa for a day or two. Feels like a bit of a vacation. Yeah, it'll be fun for sure. After all, it's Lexefa. What's Lexefa like? I've heard it's a tech town with advanced magical engineering. I bet we'll see plenty of rare magical paraphernalia. I'm greatly looking forward to it. Paraphernalia? I mean, there's a lot of useful magical items. Huh? Incidentally, are there any of us who have been to Lexepa before? I haven't. It's my first time too. Me neither. So then, no one's been there. Yep, which is to say, all my current knowledge is entirely from books. Marinette, of course you never gone either, right? Marinette? Hey, what is it? So you weren't listening. You haven't been to Lexepa, have you? No, I guess not. Thought so. Then let's be excited for what we'll find there. I'm sure you'll enjoy it this time, Marinette, knowing it's travel around all secretly like in other towns. Yes, I heard that autonomous dolls are not so rare over there. Feel free to spread your wings outside the item bag. Right. Marinette? You look down. Did something happen? She's been like this since we went to the sweet shop with her earlier. Really? Then I would have expected her to be more cheerful. Well, it's because we went to buy sweets. We met with the... Because when we went to buy sweets, we met with the mid-age unit. Say again? Did you make it out? All right. Yeah, because they didn't seem to remember us. Oh, that's good. That could have been dangerous. But then we quietly left without eating any sweets. Oh, that explains it. She's disappointed she wasn't able to eat. I get it now. It's probably for the best. As much as you love your sweets, I wouldn't have the stomach to eat with those guys around. Waha, well cheer up, Marinette. There's plenty of opportunities for sweets shops. Yeah, I guess so. No worries, there's probably one in Lexepa too. You'll be able to eat something different than what they have in Eretz. Oh, excellent. Being able to take a break somewhere that unit won't fire us. I'll gladly accompany you. Hey, are you that upset about it? This is one serious case. Honestly though, the mage unit goes out for sweets. They have superhuman abilities, but they're still humans like us. Some days you want to have a taste of the latest treats, right? How carefree, whereas we're pressed for time. Hey, it's all to our benefit. While they're idling, we should focus on resolving this matter. Indeed. Alright, about time we set out. Starting with Memorial, which way should we go? First go south from Memorial Highway. We need to cross rivers and lakes on the way, so don't forget to equip the overwater boots. Marinette, you'll cheer up once we reach the sweet shop. Now let's go. Overwater boots, huh? Oh, it has pretty good stats. Ice resist, too. It only works in non-battle maps. That at least narrows things down a bit for me. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play a Faraway story. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.